Good day, fighters. Today we're going to do a deck profile for D-BT08 Maelstrom. So set 8 has been released on global and we might expect a change in the meta with the brand new Obscuded, which messes up our front row. Maelstrom, as a nature of a Stoichia decks, have a hard time dealing with board control decks. However, not in this case. In this Maelstrom build, we will only require one rearguard to reach 4 freaking attacks. Yes, that's right, one rearguard. With that being said, we will start off with Officer Cadet Eric. This card is very important and perhaps one of the most underrated starters in D. We run this card not only because of its skill, but it has Aqua Force in it, which becomes handy with revival cards like Blue Storm Armada if we don't have the correct Aqua Forces in the drop. So this will come in handy. Next, we're going to run one Rancor Chain. Yes, we're going to run Zorg Storm. You might be asking, how would this work? Rancor Chain perhaps is the best thing that ever happened to Stoichia, after, of course, Inlet Pulse. Rancor Chain says, once per turn, Soul plus 1, draw 2 cards, choose up to 1 order card from your hand and discard it. If you did not discard, choose 2 cards from your hand and discard them. This is a pseudopod of greed, but at the cost of Soul Blast and an order. So this will help us fetch our crucial pieces like Persona, Inlet, and every key cards in this deck. Even if you break an order, it still filters our hand, which is kind of nasty. Next, we're going to run Tidal Assault. Tidal Assault in a ride line, you may ask. As weird as it may sound, this guy is actually busted in the ride deck. While it does not do anything there, Maelstrom fetches him consistently, with 100% chance of not breaking, like the other build. Tidal Assault says, when this unit attacks Soul plus 1, choose one of your vanguards with Maelstrom and it gets plus 5. And the other skill is, at the end of battle this unit attacked, if it is the second battle of that turn, Scar plus 1, and restand. So this fixes the deck completely. And Tidal Assault in the right deck means that we can create the 3 Tidal Assault combo. The 3 attack Tidal Assault combo that I stated in the intro of the video. So there's that. And of course, we're going to run one Blue Storm Dragon Maelstrom. Finally, this deck doesn't work without the big boy himself, Maelstrom. This guy is actually pretty mid-ace. However, after inhaling a tons of copium, I decided that, you know what, I'll make this work. And surprise, surprise, I sure did. Maelstrom says, once per turn on Vanguard act, discard a card to say card with Aqua Force or Deer Dragon and call it to R. And it gains the inheritable of, at the end of battle this unit attacks or this unit attacks a Vanguard, Counter plus 1, restand. So this gives us our Tidal Assault, the skill. When we attack a greater or greater Vanguard, swings, CB1s, restand, then Tidal Assault swings again, proxy skill, restand, attack, then just by doing this, we will reach 4 attacks. Yes, it's not as explosive, but it is 100% consistent. All we need is to power up our friend Tidal Assault, which we have a lot by the way, and we are good to go. Going over our main deck, of course, we need 3 Persona Ride copies. Persona Ride is broken, so we max this out. This deck relies on Persona heavily for us to bash our opponents with high power and more attacks. Without the Persona, our attacks are just easily guardable with 5Ks or worse, defensive triggers. While our title surpasses those numbers, more attacks means more cards to guard in general. So there's that. We are also running 4 Inlet Pulse. Yes, Inlet Pulse, Stoichia's best friend, aside from Zorga. Inlet Road says, at the end of battle this unit attacked, a Great Rearguarder, Soul plus 1, and restand, but it only works with Flagberg. The most important skill here, however, is its second skill, which says, at the end of turn, If the total number of your attacks are 4 or more, put this to soul and draw a card. Not only this builds up soul hand board, it is also tier dragon, meaning we have free revive from our Bluestorm Armada order card. So in that post, kinda neat. We are also running 4 Lyokas. Lyoka in this deck is very crucial. Lyoka makes our title very big. Lyoka says, retire this unit, choose up to one of your rearguards and it gets plus 10k. Meaning, we retire 5k for our title assault to get plus 10. We'll give him up 5k shield for plus 30 power because our title will attack 3 times, which is kinda nuts. Hence, 4 copies because first turn Lyoka on this deck is explosive. Next we're running 3 Consort Strike Brave Shooter. This girl doesn't get that much love when it came out, but in this deck we utilize her to the max. She says, back row center, when your rearguard attacks, if it's the first battle of that turn, the unit gets plus 5. Meaning, if our title assault swings, gets plus 5 immediately. Restance, it will be a 15k bitter with ease. Now title assault attacks 3 times with 15k, meaning our Consort Strike Brave Shooter. So Consort Strike Brave Shooter gives our title power and also a Vanguard booster, which is kinda nuts. Next we're running Wheel Assault. On some builds, I see people maxing on Wheel Assault. I don't max it personally as this will only get explosive during Persona Ride turns. Wheel Assault skill says, at the end of the battle that this unit boosted, if you have a Vanguard Wheel Maelstrom in his card name Soul plus 1, choose 2 of your rearguards and swap positions. This guy enables the deck to reach up to 6 attacks, which on Persona turns can be lethal. However, in this build in particular, we run out of soul pretty quickly on the first ride, and our rearguard lacks power, so we will use it if we are pushing for a game like our opponents have 5th damage, or on Persona turns only. Next we run 2 Price Tridents. Price Trident says, when your other unit attacks, if it's the 5th battle of this turn, or if it is the 5th battle exactly, put this into your soul and countercharge 1. This fixes our resources and can be used as a tidal assault booster as well. Be careful though, it is only 5th battle exactly, so if you forget to use this, you're gonna miss your timing. Of course, we will run 3 perfect guards. Because PG is a PG, we need to maximize it. As well as for the orders, we run the other PG, which is the Elementary Sanctitude. This PG is overpowered. It can bypass Flagberg, Loro, Goman, and other guard restricts. And aside from that, it is a free cost when facing Chronojet or other grade 4 decks. And we will run 1 copy of Gradis Gridale. I would love to have more, but you can only play 1. So this is our 4th copy of our Persona Ride. Need I say less? We're gonna run 4 copy of Bluestorm Armada set order. Now this guy on paper doesn't sound great. However, in the mid game, it can be crucial. This guy reads, play this if you have Maelstrom Vanguard, and when this guy is put on the order zone, choose up to 1 Aqua Force or Tier Dragon from your drop and call it to R. The second skill is, choose one of your rearguards and it gets plus 5 for every other Judgment Maelstrom in the order zone. So, we can revive field as well as give power to our friend Ascendance Assault. To our friend Tidal Assault. So, plus 1, then power up, which is what our deck exactly needs. And lastly, we will run 2 copies of Nectar. This guy finishes game. This is nuts on this deck. This guy reads, choose one of your rear guards, and every 5 from on a drop, it gets 5k. If you have 15 cards on your drop, it gets an additional crit. Imagine a 3 attack Tidal Assault with a plus 15k in a crit. It will yield us plus 45k and 3 kit on late game in the right circumstances. This is the best finisher this deck has. So 2 off, we don't need much, and this guy is insane. For trigger lineup, we're going to run 4 crits, 4 draws, 3 fronts, 4 heals, and of course our over. I'm debating on whether running 7 crits is better, but fronts are here because it's a 30k shield and fixes our power. It is important to run the tier dragon crits as well, as we don't use the effect crit that often, mainly because this is 5k and the effect crits are 4k, so we can use this as a booster for our Maelstrom or Inlet Pulse, fixing their columns. Also, this is a tier dragon as well. So that is it for the deck list, guys, and it's time for our test play. Oh, we hopped on the game. Tails. Okay, we're going first. What deck is to draw 2. Okay, seems nice. Sending up the good luck and let's go. Oh, what's this? Okay. Be heroes. Draw. Addition inlet, ride. Activated skill. So +1, draw 2. And yeah, altitude is gone. Go. Oh, the base. I haven't fought this deck in a while. Ah, yeah. Huh. Stand and draw. Oh, the Yoka. Teaching part is hard. Should discard Yoga. Right and think they can't damage deny us. We should rush them. Yeah. It. Oh. 1. That goes a lot of rushing. Oh shit. Oh, we have a lot of PGs. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my. What? Shouldn't have discarded Ryoka, but that's what it is. Hey. Second battle. Is he guarding him? No. Retire this, then draw one. Wasted though. Yo, my opponent though. Good turn. So these are shields. We'll pursue next turn, and we can revive unlimited boss. Pretty nice. Nice. Too low, man. We need to overguard this. Yeah. If you over, I think it's done. Okay, the secret. Good enough. Oh, there's the over. Should just go there. Left turn. Put this over. Do another copy of Persona. This is going well for us. Oh. Didn't multi attack anyway. Hmm. That's crucial. Oh boy. Can he heal two heals? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chad. This guy though. Another one. This guy, man. Oh boy. I should have used Tidal, man. For one to pass. No pass. Okay. Take out City Bros. Yeah, I can't guard it. Yes, let's go. Ah, nice.